Hi everybody, welcome. This is Your Home, Your Happy Place. My name is Debbie, and today I'm gonna give you a little prelude of what was going on before this video starts, because I have been filming kind of, I don't know, over the course of 3 weeks at least, and so it's very PC. So I'm trying to like just grab things and make it work so that it makes sense to you. So this day that I started out was so stormy. So I'm just going to tell you, my hair it got wet. I had a hat on, I had a hood, everything was blowing and just smearing. And so I was not at my house, so I couldn't fix it. So that's my first disclaimer. And I went to several shops trying to get some of the last items that would help me pull the first room when you walk into our lake home together. And it is a flex room that could have been an office, but it makes more sense as a dining room. And so that's what we've used it for. And the house is getting ready to go on the market, and we really felt like we needed a refresh in the entire house. I had, the last time we put it on the market, I had done it was like 2 years ago, I had done no lake inspired decor at all. I had lemons in the kitchen, and I just kind of went for an ordinary, I don't mean ordinary, but a not vacation house look. And so I know that since it is on the lake, that I should really play that up. And so you'll hear me repeatedly tell you my goal throughout the videos that will come. But today's video will be focused on the dining room only. And I do have to say that you're not going to see the completed look until the final reveal of the home, which I'm filming this week, but I'm not sure. I'm going to look at the rest of the footage I have and see how many more videos there'll be before that. So, all right, let's get on with it. Okay, we made it here. We are at the lake house, and I'm freezing. I just got the heat on in here. I mean, I shouldn't have heat. It was 75 yesterday, and now it's freezing. I mean, the rain is very cold. So this room is a flex room, and it's the first room you see when you walk in the door. So the door is right, I'm standing right by the door. It's right here, and then you have a walkway, which I'll just tilt to show you there. And so I want to work on this room first. I'm going to set the table, and I want to do something over here that's cohesive. And I had a beautiful picture up there, and I took it down just because I wanted to see if I could do something that was just a little bit more lake inspired versus country roads, which is what it was like. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to empty my car out. I've been to Kirkland's and Home Goods and Hobby Lobby today, and most of that I bought was for this room, because the rest of it I've pretty much got it laid out how I want it staged. First thing I'm going to do is see about hanging this picture. It's very muted. It's a canvas. I know you can kind of see through it, but once I put it against the wall, I hope the wood, what you're seeing shine through it, will not be there. And I liked it because I'm not in love with the colors, but they're muted enough like that they're not going to affect a lot. And actually I did pick up some candles that are in this color, so maybe in the long run that'll be very cool. But this looks a lot like the lake. The mountains in the background and the trees and then the water, it looks a lot like where we live, so I like that. But I have to ask you guys a question. Please, really, if you think about this and you can comment, I want to hear. and maybe I've never heard anybody talk about this before. Kirkland's, do they spray everything in their store? When I go to Kirkland's, you know there's a scent in their store. It's so familiar. You smell it. It doesn't matter what city you're in, it's the same scent. And so just now I went to open my car door and I had some items, which this is one of them, and that's in my car. And I was out of my car, which is why I got used to it, I guess, and forgot all about it. And when you open your door and you get hit with it. So let me know, you guys. I mean, it's just odd to me that all their items smell a very distinct smell, and it's their store, and I wonder why they do it. I'd love to know. All right, I'm gonna hang this and we'll move from there. So I started filming 2 weeks ago in here, and I don't really know what I've said, so I'm gonna kind of start over. My goal in this house is to do a sophisticated, elegant lake home, luxury lake home. And when I say that, for some reason in my mind, I think Ralph Lauren. And I don't even know if he has a lake home, because I've Googled that to look for images, and you know, you get his house, you can get a couple of his houses, but I just want that the deep wood tones and some brass mixed with some water elements. But anyway, that's where I'm headed with this. So I do think that white and navy are very strong suited to bringing a more elegant look versus the aqua. Now, in the kitchen, I'm going to be using the aqua, but I just had these the other day and set them up there, but I wasn't thrilled. So I'm going to go with these, and I'm so excited because Hobby Lobby is now carrying a ton of boxed dishes. Many of them are melamine, and many of them are china or porcelain. And I just missed it, because years ago you could go to little department stores and things, and you would be able to find stuff like this for like $25 for a set to serve 4 people. And I don't think they're much worse than that now. It says $34.99. So yeah, I guess it's gone up, and these are not porcelain, they're melamine. But I really like them, and I feel like they are bringing across the feel that I'm looking for in this room. So I'm going to start pulling it together. I'll show you some of the other items that I got. These also are from Market Square. That's the area in Hobby Lobby. And I love the tassels. I love the little blue and white stripe. I just think it's really cute. Now, I did go ahead, since I was there, and get the runner, but I think that this runner along with that on the table is too much. I do see that I left out a yellow runner there, so I'm going to try that because I love yellow and navy together. And I think we'll decide, I might pop this in over the, there's a little table over here. I might use it there or somewhere else in the house. I don't know. You know, I love a charger, and I struggled with trying to find one that I felt communicated, again, an elegant lake house. I didn't want cottagey. That's something I'm trying not to go with. Whereas the cottage that I'm doing, kind of lake, I like the cottage look. I don't want that here. So I didn't want a scalloped edge or anything. This is plastic and $1.99. It's got a little distressed looking edge to it, and it's white. And I tried a lot of different plates in my mind. I mean, I had to pick up something else because I couldn't unbox these, but I think this is gonna give me the look I want, and so we're going with that. While I was at Kirkland's though, I did see these, and so I went ahead and got them. They may not be for this because I have, well, here's what. I can use that table runner here with these placemats. So I have the option now of deciding which way I want to go. These are like those little dollar kind of basket woven, very inexpensive placemats, but they have a fringe on them or a pom-pom, and they're, you know, that's material. So I really thought they were quite cute. They were a little pricey because at $17, that means they're a little over $4 a piece. But I just thought they were really, I love the color. So we'll see, because I think the white obviously is going to pop off of this more than it is off of this. And it is. So I kind of think my decision's made. But something like this with tassels, I can lay this in something and have it draped over and that. I'll find ways to use this still. This is not like me, and yet it is. Okay, I bought a bowl at Kirkland's 2 or 3 years ago that is complimentary to this, so I'm excited to be able to bring it back to my house eventually. But I saw they had a taller version and then this squatty version, and so heavy. I'm not into a lot of pottery that looks like this, but this one I thought really could fit an elegant lake house, and that big blast of white with a little bit of straw, rattan, whatever you want to call that. And I'm not going to put anything in it. I just want it for its shape. Wow, did I make a mistake? These are not melamine. Oh my gosh. They are beautiful. I absolutely love them. Oh, guys. Yeah. I can't wait to show you. What vibrant color. One thing I didn't find at Hobby Lobby were napkins. They had all that pretty navy and white. I even thought about yellow napkins, but I couldn't find those either. They might have just been sold out. But while I was at Kirkland's, which I went to afterwards, I found these. And they're navy and white. And so it's just perfect. I'm gonna put them out somehow right now, but I'm gonna have my husband bring me some woven rattan or straw, whatever napkin rings that I have to just finish off the look here with these. So after a couple moments of playing around, I decided I really don't want napkin rings because I just think this is like a finishing touch on this. It's like the bow that's wrapping the present, and I really love it. So super simple. I'm just unfolding them and laying them in there. I'm not even refolding them, you know, so that everything's perfect. I think the overall look is going to be really stunning. All right, this is where we're going to stop. This was just long enough for the tassels to hang down. They're not super noticeable, unfortunately, but I love the contrast of everything on here. And this is, you know, this really does look, I mean, I just can't even, you know, it's the little things. See all those little pom-poms? And then you look at the plate and it's got little things pointing out like that as though they were going to. It's just, to me, it's just perfection. So I hope that when I find something for the middle, it will be perfection as well. And I know the goblets that my husband will bring are going to actually make another big impact on the table. So next I'm going to try and figure this out. All right, all I've done, there's plate ridges in this, but it's not deep enough for two. So I made sure the plate, since it's porcelain, is in there and the charger's behind it. And I don't believe it would look good if I did four. I could try. I don't know why I didn't try. I guess I like threes. And then, but I did do four of the little plates here, and I still need something else, but maybe not. Over here, I just had a white cake stand. I just wanted to lift this and put the bowls in the leftover plate here, but I'll still try the other plate up there. And then I just cut the price tag off of this placemat, and I am going to slide that underneath there, and I think that'll look attractive. And maybe I'll do one over here. This was in the kitchen, and something also new that I purchased 2 weeks ago, probably Home Goods, I think. And that is navy, in case it's not reading true. So I'm going to kind of finish what I've started here as far as what I got, and I've told you, and then I've got to keep looking around and for the details. But since I'm staging and not decorating, which is, you know, what do I want to say? So I am a stager certified and interior decorator as well, and so there is a struggle there because a decorator wants to do a whole lot more, and a stager is trying to give you an impression that makes you want to live there. And for me though, because of who I am, and I'm doing this for my own home, this is like, okay, for example, for staging, that's enough. Well, if I remove the bowls, I don't need the glasses, and I don't have to have a centerpiece. It's giving you the thought. I could just stop right now with that after I slide that up there, and that's done. I don't need any more details, but I'm still gonna look, and that's because I'm a decorator. So it's a little, the biggest thing is, you know, you don't want anything personal. And I rarely have photographs anyway. I don't know why. But I want it to look like they just walked into an amazing, luxurious vacation rental home, and they want to live here or make it their own. So that's the goal. And so pretty much those are staged, but they're staged very nicely because they want you to book. And all that competition, another thing I used to do, vacation rental owner, all the competition online for booking a place comes from two things. Well, location, of course, that kind of thing, but it comes from what they can see in a picture and reviews. And we're not looking for reviews when we're selling the house, so it's going to be my pictures that will captivate. And I'm hoping that, you know, when I'm done, that it exudes a luxury lake house. Okay, for the moment, I'm stopping here as well. And this may be all I do since I'm only staging. So the next spot I'm gonna take care of is over here. It could be a lamp and a really cool sculpture piece. It could be a cloche with some dishes or something in it, and it could be a lantern or candles, the jug. I don't know. I'm going to play with a lot of different things here, and that has to go. That's a real plant, so we need to take it home and take care of it. I did buy a artificial one. I don't know if it's big enough for that spot, so otherwise I'll just take it away. I would love to have a tall piece there though, so if we have time, I might go back to either Hobby Lobby or Home Goods and get myself something that's at least 4 foot tall, and that would be really pretty. Here are a few of the things I'm working with. I just picked this one up today for, I think it was $14. It's so pretty. And so it's bringing me, these are both great. But I'm trying to bring an elegant lake. So honestly, either of these go. What wouldn't go so much is some of my like wooden distressed ones. That would really make it a little bit more casual in my opinion. These two I picked up at the, what do you call it? The Avant Garden, where people, it's a resale shop. So these were like, I think that one was at, oh, I don't think that's a price on there. Well, actually I can't tell. $26 maybe? And then I thought this one was $14. So anyway, they are very lightweight. They probably are made of wood when they look like they're made of iron. So I like those as well. But I'm going to play around with that, and then I'm going to just keep bringing things in here until I find something that just clicks for me in here. This was a unique piece that I found, kind of a folded up leaf. This was Home Goods, and $25. I love things like this. You can prop this up against the wall on a buffet, or you know, in your kitchen or something, at a bar, and have a really nice backdrop. But I'm just going to put it on this little buffet here. And I have quite a few options of things to go up there, but after a lot of trial and error at this moment, I'm going with these. I'm going to take the price tags off. And these are really dark, but they are navy. So I'm going to take all the wrappers off and set this up, and that's probably going to be all I'm going to do over there. Okay, I know this is underwhelming, you guys, but, and the dead plant, well, almost dead plant in there. Don't look at that. This is staging. Now, I may throw something right there. I don't know. That's the decorator in me. It's not necessary, though. And I got to get some hardware and hang that up. Okay, you're going to see the full reveal of the whole house in one video. It'll be a lake house tour, and I don't know when that's happening. I'm going to be filming it this week later on. And many of you are asking about the Kentucky Derby party. Yes, we are underway. I did a really short filming last night of some of the prep, which I'll probably put out. If I can, I'll put it out tomorrow, because it's going to be really short, like maybe a 10-minute video. If for some reason I do not bring you another video this week, you'll just understand, hopefully, that I'm just going crazy over here. My hope is that I'll be able to get you something. But if you're thinking of selling your home, I just highly recommend that you get second eyes. Like if your realtor tells you you need to do some things, do it. If your realtor suggests getting your home staged, do it. And I'm just going to be very honest. No matter the price range you're in, if you're working with a realtor and your house doesn't sell, I don't know. I mean, did I say I'm a realtor too, you guys? I am. I'm a certified stager, interior decorator, and a realtor actively right now. So I'm just very honed in on what a house is supposed to look like, whether you're entertaining or whether you're selling, or just to make yourself happy, right? And so if you are selling and your house doesn't sell right away, your realtor is going to come in and say, hey, you know, this is the market right now. If you really want to move the house, we're going to have to drop the price. Your first drop, the minimum drop in any price range is going to be $5,000. Depending on your price range, it could be 15, 30,000. Yes. So imagine when somebody's suggesting that you spend $2,000, $5,000 on staging your house. I don't know, it depends on the size of your house and what possibly might need to be done, whether you need painting, whether you've got curb appeal that is so bad that really your bushes need to be come out. All of those things play into it. If you start out with your house on the best possible footing, if you've done everything that your realtor tells you to do, or stager, or whatever, you've got the best chance of getting the most amount of money as quickly as possible. And so I just really, really want to encourage you, because I think a lot of times people think, well, I'll stage it myself. Well, there's a lot of research that goes into staging. You do not want so many things that people are like, ugh, or you don't want it to come out with too much of your own personality. So hopefully you'll see that this house, when I'm done with it, staging it, that it has a clear communication of Lake Home, but I've kept it very, very simple so that there's no thoughts that are getting in the way of all of that. So, okay, you guys, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a like. If you're new, welcome. Please consider subscribing. It is free. I will link whatever I can below. And when you shop my links, it costs you nothing, but it helps support my channel. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I will see you hopefully another time this week. Bye.